Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Derek here. We are back reacting to another episode of Outer Banks. This is season 1, episode 2. It's called The Lucky Compass. Before we jump in, please consider leaving a like on the video and please consider subscribing. Helps so much. But last time on Outer Banks, we were introduced to this group of friends called the Pogues. They're kind of like the outcasts, the discarded group amongst this island folk off the mainland of, I think it's like North Carolina. But these kids, how do I describe them? They kind of just do whatever they want and they like living life. There's John B. He's like the main dude. There is Kira Key, one of the, however you pronounce that. She's into him. She likes him a lot. There's Pope, who is my favorite because I don't know why, he's got a cool name and he's smart. And then there's JJ. Purely based on episode 1, I don't like JJ. I have been notified by 1.5 billion of you that JJ gets better. Like a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing that happen. Because he made some not smart decisions in the first episode, which, I mean, I don't dislike him, but like I dislike the actions he did in episode 1. But they get involved in this not conspiracy, but they get involved in a situation involving, cover-ups and money and treasure and cops, and they get shot at a few times. Like, some crazy stuff is going down. But essentially there's a hurricane, and then they find this boat, which like was a rich guy boat that got stolen, and it has some like treasure maps or something. No, the treasure maps were in the safe. And they go and they scuba dive and they find some stuff in this boat, and then these sketchy dudes just open fire on them with like a hunting rifle, like no hesitation. They're just like, all right, we're killing these teenagers. Which, in a normal situation, they theoretically could have gotten away with that, just murdering some kids in the bayou. But there was like a huge, like, big, not manhunt, but there was a huge search party looking for this boat. Like, some other people had to have heard this gunfire, especially the police that literally just left that situation. Like, what are you thinking? But yeah, so they get away though. They got away, and they open up this case thing, and it's got a compass in it. And the last thing we learn is that compass was the property of John B's father, who disappeared at sea. So my guess is that his dad didn't actually just disappear at sea. He was either killed by some of these sketchy people or he's still alive because he knows secrets or what have you about the treasure. Yeah. And that's where we kind of left off. So episode 2 starts right now. Once again, please leave a like and please subscribe. I'm going to be watching the rest of the season. I enjoyed the first episode, so you guys got me hooked. And it did pretty well on the channel, comparatively to a lot of my other videos. So we're going to stick with it. That being said, let's jump into episode 2.
Look, for 9 months, everybody's tried to get me to believe my dad's dead. They say I'm in denial.
Yeah, he doesn't believe his dad's dead.
Denial's underrated. You should try it sometime. It's highly effective, and it's only denial if you're wrong. It doesn't make any sense.
That's kind of true.
The last guy.
Hey, Sleeping Beauty. Just casually strolls in. Why is she sleeping on the boat?
Drop these off.
Yeah, in the middle of the room is
Yeah.
fine.
Yeah, it's
Just
pretty
gonna
much
leave
what
them
he
there.
told me.
Maybe you should get better friends.
Maybe you should get a better boyfriend.
Woohoo.
Like one who doesn't poach?
Wheezy. Wheezy's gonna snitch. Come on. That you could tell the look on her face. She gonna snitch so hard.
I gotta admit, your father's compass and Scooter's bow, that's freaky.
Yeah, and that's why.
It is freaky.
Figure this whole thing out.
I like their ride though. Classic vintage van. Some bad juju's going down in there. Are these the sketchy guys? Yo, they're freaking tearing this place apart. If there's dust coming out outside. That is the sketchy man. He's the one that was just ready to straight shoot him. Yo, they jacked her stuff up. Don't show her, you numbskull.
Do you know anything about this? This is my father's in Scooter.
They just beat her for this compass, and now you just showed her that you have it? Yo, she's gonna get zapped.
Sarah!
No, she's pretending. What a prankster.
Listen, you're officially her bitch. Alright, well, officially, because you know what? You're officially her bitch, alright?
Wait, are they making fun of him because he was concerned that she might have been electrocuted? They're calling him a pussy? What?
Your next sucker up?
Dang, Wheezy.
I'm flirting with John B this morning.
John,
Dang,
the guy that works on
Wheezy.
the boat.
She caught him stealing stuff off the boat.
Wheezy, what are
Tell
you
anybody?
doing?
She was all,
John B, what are you doing?
You straight snitch, Wheezy.
No way.
I can't believe you.
Okay, so you saw the guys that shot at us, right?
Yeah.
Did you get a good description of them? What
Yeah,
they look like?
anything's helpful.
we can bring to like a police report, maybe.
yeah.
Burly.
Burly.
Yeah. You know, like,
It's not very helpful.
It's not helpful at all.
the type of guy my dad's with.
One guy's got a beard.
I can tell you by the way that Miss Lawton was screaming that these guys are serious hombres.
Bad hombres.
It's a heavy vibe right now, okay?
There's the lucky compass right there.
Actually, it was shot after he bought it. Then the compass was shipped back to Henry. Henry was killed in a crop dusting accident when he had the compass. After he died, the compass was given to Steven. Steven had the compass with him when he died in Vietnam.
Let me guess, he died in action, right?
Okay, so this is like a super haunted compass,
Actually, it was
and if you have it, you're gonna die.
in country. Anyways, after that, Steven passed the compass down to him, my dad.
Sounds like there's a reoccurring theme here.
Yeah, you have a death compass.
You right, JJ. JJ and Pope called it Death Compass. Ooh, are the sketchy men here?
Guys, somebody's here.
Is that the sketchy dudes?
Guys,
It is them.
is that them?
I can't.
Now you don't have the gun. No one.
You lost the gun?
Back, and then
On the porch.
It's on the board.
Let's go, go, go.
They're on the porch. Yo, these guys are not super subtle at all with their bad guyery. Like, they're just straight, very obviously bad. Just shoots it open. They're taking all his stuff, man.
Or something, or don't do it. No.
Why would he be concerned about roosters? Don't kill it. JJ? It's a hen house. Why would they be concerned about a rooster?
What the hell are you doing? Let's go.
He just murdered it. JJ. What are you doing, pal? You just straight ganked that thing with your bare hands. I mean, you know, maybe you needed to make that thing be quiet, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. I don't know why the bad guy would be interested, like, and suspicious about a hen house that has roosters in it. Like, what, you gonna go shoot some roosters because they're scaring you? And then he just murdered. Ugh. I mean, it might have died eventually for food or whatever, but dang. Ruthless. Come on, JJ. Questionable decision making, pal.
To be fair,
You were
threw the first
drowning him.
That's my bad.
I didn't say that.
You realize I'm just trying to protect you?
You were drowning him. You're a bad dude.
I think you're getting it though. You just gonna go hang out with them? Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away.
Yeah, I am. I can't.
You're a
deal with it.
dick, dude.
What gear? I don't want to be telling stories, sir. It's
What are
just
you
got a
talking-
lot
you
of nice things
butthole?
laying around. I'll just make sure everything's nailed down. You see, Mr. Campbell.
Yo, you're a dick. I don't want to be telling stories in my butthole. You suck, pal.
I mean, what better place to...
It could also be possible that you're concocting wild theories to help, you know, deal with your sad feels.
Bro, you know how I process my sad feels.
In real life, Pope would be hella right, but since this is a TV show,
My dad's trying to give me a message.
probably connected.
Greenfield Lighthouse. It's my dad's favorite place.
Yeah, sure, okay. Said it was closed. Close the lighthouse during the hurricane? It's probably not smart.
What's gonna happen? You're gonna post up in the...
They're not coming.
Why?
But JJ, they're independent and they're dependent variables, and you're an independent variable.
Shut
We don't know
up,
what
shut
you're
up,
gonna
bro.
do.
Just listen to me for a second. Just listen. Hope,
Yeah,
you
Pope-
stand lookout with Jake.
Pope's right.
Okay? You can split up and meet back at Jason's
You're a
house.
wild card, JJ. You,
I'm gonna work on my merit scholarship essay.
you could kill a chicken real quick. Yo, I want to live in a lighthouse. That would be dope.
Nobody on?
I don't think... Oh, never mind, someone is home. Yo, that's sketchy.
Disappeared in the graveyard of the Atlantic, 1829. Follow me. I want to show you something.
This dude's weird. It was on the opposite
She
side.
was on the north end of the eye, which means the bands would have pushed her.
Inland?
Closer to shore.
That's right. Now, but my...
Do you know anything about this?
Yeah, don't show him that.
Look,
Quit
it
showing
says
people that.
Redfield in the back in my dad's handwriting.
I don't know why...
Yeah,
Wait a minute, look.
he's about to
Look,
jump
man,
off the
I know
lighthouse.
this is weird. I just thought,
No.
oh, maybe you would know.
know something about this, all right?
Rooster was killed. Look, man, my dad.
My
wanted me
rooster
to
was
talk to you,
killed
okay?
by
So,
JJ.
If there's anything that you can think of that would help us, please just tell us, okay? Look, man, please.
Jumpy.
If you know anything, just.
Wanda, I got 2 kids on drugs up here at the lighthouse. Call the police. Let go!
What are you doing?
What are you...
Jumpy, we have to go.
What are you doing, John?
Wanda, I believe I've been assaulted.
Just got Wanda on lock.
Seriously?
Hey, that's smart. Get that van out of there before the police see it. That was a solid move. Probably Pope's idea.
Hey, look, you've got to admit, that was kind of promising.
Yeah, but you're
I mean,
freaking
my dad,
out, man.
Royal Merchant, the Ranger, the Royal Merchant. I mean, coincidence? I don't think so.
It's his job to know about shipwrecks.
We should go back.
Dude, no.
You believe me, right?
You're I mean, The
right?
theory is believable, but you're
I think there might be some
pretty
light
manic right now.
concoction going on. At this point,
You're losing it. You gotta pull it together.
I mean, he's probably right, but still, he's being a little sketchy. Okay, that was
what was that?
interesting.
Rutledge! I got you, son. Now why don't you just be chill and not make me chase you?
Hands where I can
Yeah,
see
you
him.
should give her that.
Your father's dead.
Indra, that is a very rude thing to say.
Yeah, I know you've gotten hold of a compass.
She's into some sketchy stuff.
What do you want with this compass?
It's evidence in the investigation. I'm gonna need
Come
some-
on. She's trying to get some money.
Compass.
You should quit taking that thing out in public.
You're gonna be good.
I told you, you hang out with trash, you get dirty.
Okay, man. Just because you own a restaurant, don't make you some sort of big shot. He's about to get $400 million. Have way more money than you.
I need to answer your question. I need you to be straight with me here. Did you take gear off the druthers yesterday?
Yes, sir, I did. But Mr. C,
Good move.
I'm not a thief, okay? It was $2 worth of air. It's stale O2. I mean, you don't want your daughters to breathe in that air.
It's the principle of the thing. I cannot have employees that I cannot trust. I don't want to do this, John, but you have made me do this. I have to let you go.
Yo, screw that Topper kid. Ooh, these are the sketchy men.
Time's up, boy.
You gonna shoot at him in the middle of the street? Yeah, good luck. Dude, just stay in the middle of this town. They gonna gun you down in the middle of a neighborhood? Like, whatever you do, do not go to a secondary location. No, no one in the background cares at all. They're like, whatever, man, I got sweeping to do. Oh. That's an electrified fence. Yeah, pull your gun on this teenager in public and no one does a thing. She's with them, definitely. Maybe not. His house is jacked up. These guys just
Maybe
suck.
my friends were right. I should let it go. Move on.
Although maybe his house looked like that to begin with.
Pull myself together.
No! He's not giving up. That's a lot of gasoline, man. Olivia R. Root something.
Friends.
Friends, yeah. Back in the friend zone.
Yes! Friend zone achieved. The opposite of usual.
So, Redfield, this whole time, I thought it was a place, right? But it's
Person.
not a place.
It's a person.
Little sketch, but you know, get the girl to push. She'll help. That's a snake. That's a big snake.
That's a moccasin,
Super
alright?
fake looking snake, but that's a snake.
I can get through.
What? No.
She's small. There's a hole. I mean, they could all fit through that hole. That's a pretty big hole.
Give her a boost. I'm gonna boost you. Seen it in the movie several times.
Filled with treasure.
Like a heartbeat and everything?
So far.
She's gonna find a dead body, probably.
I need some more light.
2 flashlights. I think she found what they were looking for.
You find something? Is it gold?
Oh my god.
What is it? Yeah, you can't just make that face and then not tell me what it is. You piece of crap. Okay. Fairly solid episode. I think my rankings of favorite characters are, I mean, somewhat the same, but slightly different. Kinda. I don't know. JJ doesn't suck anymore. I mean, he made some real questionable decisions last episode and this episode. Like, guys, I think someone needs to sit JJ down and just have a chat with him and be like, pal, some impulse control would be great right now. Okay, so this is an enjoyable show. There are some aspects of this show that are just like, that kind of take you out of it a bit, like the just outright bad guyery of the bad guys. Like, they're not even remotely trying to hide that they're villains. Like, they're pulling guns on teenagers in the middle of the neighborhood, like in shops. Like, there are people just sweeping, like doing nothing, just sweeping, and these guys are trying to run down this teenager in a massive truck. They're pulling guns on him. Like, they're assaulting people in their homes, like tearing their houses up. Like, no one's trying to stop these guys at all. I mean, the police are in on it somehow. Like, both Indra, the black cop, I think that's Indra from The 100. She's clearly in on it somehow. And then the local cop, he was sketchy last episode too, so he's probably in on it. So, maybe it's just a thing of that the cops aren't going to do anything, so they can just get away with being this villainous. But it's a little on the unbelievable side. But yeah, they were just like going they beat the crap out of that lady. They tore up her house, and then, the rooster is crowing in its hen house, or its rooster house, or whatever. And the villain is like, yes, this is suspicious. Rooster noises coming from a chicken coop. Like, what? Let me pull a gun on this chicken coop. Like, what are you doing? Like, what are you talking about, bro? Why would you be concerned about that? Like, the fact that it was necessary for JJ to kill that rooster at all was just baffling to me. And then the fact that he just broke its neck, that was like, what? What is happening? Like, and that's when the guy's like no longer concerned, is after the rooster's dead and you no longer hear the rooster noises. He's like, oh, suspicion averted. My friend's calling me. I have to go. It's like, I would be more concerned if the rooster suddenly just stopped making noise after it's been making noise for the past hour. I would then be like, oh, someone's in there, and just shut up a rooster. Oh man. But okay. My rankings. I think Pope is still. I think it's more of like a 3-way tie for first place kind of now, with Pope, I think Pope's he hasn't done anything to lose that top spot yet. John B, he's the main character obviously, and he's fairly sympathetic. He was kind of manic this episode though. He was acting a little crazy, which to an extent is understandable because he's kind of being presented with possible, not evidence, but possible connections that his dad might be alive, for the first time in close to a year. So he's understandably kind of freaking out a little bit. But he was really freaking out. Like he smashed that Lighthouse dude's hand against a window. Like he's talking in ways that that's not gonna make people believe you. So he's I think he's in position 1C. So Pope is 1A. I think JJ's elevated himself to position 1B. So he's tied for first place. Cuz he's genuinely an entertaining person to watch, but he makes some real questionable decisions. And then second place, because she's not part of the tie for first place, I guess she would be fourth place, is Kiara. I mean, she's interesting and she's nice. She's a good friend, but something, I don't know what it is, but I'm getting some serious vibes that what's her face, the rich girl, the blonde rich girl, is gonna be like the main love interest of John B. It seems like they had history before, and we're gonna circle back to that, and I don't know why, but I think she's gonna play a more important role as the story goes on. So yeah, those are my rankings. Pope, JJ, John B, Kiara. In terms of what they actually did, so they found some clues. They got some more information from the Lighthouse. Two options: Redfield Lighthouse, Redfield Grave. First one, Lighthouse. They go to the dude. That dude was weird. He was a little sus. The Lighthouse was dope. I feel like it would be so cool to live in a lighthouse. Like if someone actually renovated a legit lighthouse and made it cool, that would be kind of dope. But as soon as they show this dude the compass, first of all, stop taking that compass out in public. The lady, first of all, you shouldn't have shown it to the lady at the beginning anyway. She was just assaulted for this information on this compass. There's a high chance she's gonna tell someone. And then she luckily she doesn't, but she's like, you don't show that to anybody. And then every single person John B meets, he's like, hey, look, this compass, do you know anything about this compass? And it's like, dude, you're gonna get murdered. Of course these bad guys know you have the compass. You show it to everybody in town. But okay, yeah, he shows this compass to the lighthouse man, and he gets freaked out. He's like, yo, Wanda, cop lady, we need some help here. They're teenagers on drugs. He doesn't want anything to do with this, which is surprising because he knows a ton about this wreck, but doesn't want to be involved in possibly finding it at all. He's probably aware that whoever has this compass is just dead. Haunted compass. And that cop got there hella quick. He's like, hey, I've just been assaulted. 5 seconds later, cop's like, woo! What's up? I'm here. Smart move by Pope and JJ to get that van out of there, because if they had waited until the other two got down and then drove away, cops obviously going to pull over all four of them, put them all in jail. But they got out of there, and then J-Bones kisses Kiara. Weird move. You only did that because you were freaking out and you knew she liked you. She stuck with the rules though. Good friend. She's She's trying to have it both ways a little bit, though. Like, she clearly is super into him and wants to kiss him all the time, as evidenced by this being, like, the third time that she's kissed him on the cheek. Like, she loves him, but she doesn't want to break the rules of no pogue-on-pogue macking. So she's trying to, a little bit, have it both ways. Gets the compass. Her dad bails him out, like pro gamer move by the dad. Like, he's a dick afterwards, but that's just because he spent a ton of money. I mean, he'll theoretically get it back if J-Bones doesn't skip bail or whatever. But he's like, yeah, you hang out with trash, you'll get dirty. It's like, dude, this teenager is about to find a treasure and split it 4 ways with his friends. Your daughter's about to have $100 million, and this kid's gonna be richer than you've ever been. Like, chill, man. I mean, he obviously doesn't know that, but he's being a dick about it. Speaking of dicks, Topper, that guy's a butthole. Like, he's mad because, first of all, Wheezy's a snitch. Wheezy, you a straight snitch, girl. Like, come on. I mean, I understand you're like 12, but come on. What are you doing? Try and be nice to your sister. I mean, I know you probably hate her, but secretly are like, admire her. Like, you're such a snitch. Like, I can't even... Oh, you suck. First of all, Sarah, I think that's her name, Sarah. Bad moves on cheating on all your previous boyfriends. That's an issue that you need to resolve. A little scummy behavior. My theory is you keep cheating on these guys because you don't want to be with any of them because you're still in love with J-Bones. But your little sister is just like, oh yeah, hey man, current boyfriend. Just to let you know, she cheats on all her boyfriends. So you're next in line. Also, the one she's still in love with, he stole some stuff off our boat. Peace. Like, what are you doing, Wheezy? I in my head, every time I think of Wheezy, every time I hear the name Wheezy or think of that character, I think of Lil Wayne. Wheezy, baby. Lil Wayne's a snitch. I might just call her Lil Wayne. No, I'm gonna call her Wheezy. I might interchange it. Wheezy's a snitch, and she tells this dude, Topper, and you know, he confronts his girlfriend. I mean, I don't know if he should confront her about J-Bones, but I think he's got a little bit of a right to be like, hey, your little sister told me you cheat on all your boyfriends. Should I be concerned about that? But he's trashing on the Pogues, and since she's in love with one, she's obviously like, hey, chill out, man. Like, not all of them are bad. Like, the one I've been in love with forever, he was just on my boat earlier. And because they have a little bit of a fight, he's like, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to go tell her dad that this stupid dude that I got in a fight with is stealing stuff off the boat. And then the dad's like, hey man, did you take stuff off the boat? And he's like, yeah, I took some scuba gear, but I brought it back. And he's like, okay, well, principal of the thing, you're fired. It's like, come on, man. J-Bones needs that job. And then he gets mad at the girl because he doesn't know that it was Wheezy. And it's just like, man, you guys need to resolve your conflict. You need to get back together, find some treasure, you know, live happily ever after. It'll be Gucci. But, you know, in the end, some things are slightly resolved. He is back in the friend zone with Kiara, which, you know, normally is not where you want to be, but he wants to be there now, so that's good. And they go to the gravesite of his grandma or great-grandma, because Redfield was her maiden name. And low key, they must have had a dope amount of money, because she didn't just have some little gravestone. She had like a whole like mausoleum. Like, she was loaded. She had cash money. Like, the Redfield family is, they got stacks, son. Like, you can't just buy those things for chump change. That's money. And they put Key in there, and she finds something. And then it cuts. We don't know what she found. So I'm gonna have to watch the next episode like real quick, although I'm super tired, so I'll probably watch it tomorrow. But she finds something. I don't know what she found, but man, I'm getting more invested and more entertained by the show. Partly because some of the stuff that's happening, like yeah, there are some teen-ish elements to this show. Like, there's like the romantic, whatever, like CW-esque elements sprinkled into the show, but like a lot of the show is just genuinely entertaining. And they don't fall into a lot of the tropes of that type of show, which is good. But, you know, I'm entertained so far, and apparently it only gets better. So I'm 100% going to keep watching. You guys seem to enjoy the first reaction that I put up, so I'm gonna keep it going. Like, the first reaction, they got me like 35-40 subscribers in like 2 days. Like, what the balls? like what is happening? I mean, thank you, but like, why? I'm not that cool. I don't know, man. Yeah, I'm excited to watch more of this show. It's pretty good. I enjoy it. I'm excited to see characters improve and storylines improve and move forward, and you know, it's a fun show. So if you want to see more of my reactions to this show, subscribe. I'm reacting to other shows as well. Currently going through The Expanse and My Hero Academia. I got some other shows that I've reacted to, so check those out in the channel. I got playlists for everything. But other than that, please leave a like on the video. Please subscribe, like I just said. And I will catch you guys next time. Peace.